Life tells you all sorts of things about how high school is supposed to be. They tell you it will be the best years of your life. They tell you to treasure your life as a teenager while you still have the chance. You might hear stories through TV, books, movies, or even from people you know about how amazing their time in high school was. But the truth is, most people cruise through high school with nothing remarkable occurring. And that's fine. High school doesn't need to be some extraordinary experience for you. It's what you make it. And for me, high school is simply a time spent having fun with friends and a whole lot of studying. As a kid, I spent most of my life overseas in international schools, away from American culture in general. I was born in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, but only stayed there for 2 years before my family moved to England. We stayed there for another 3 years, and then moved again to Sofia, the capital city of Bulgaria. It was here that I first started kindergarten. After that, my family moved back to England, where I completed the first and second grade. This was also probably the only time where I was surrounded by all Americans at my school, due to my family living on a US Air Force compound. After that, we lived in Bucharest, Romania for 3 more years and eventually moved to Moscow, Russia before coming to live in America. That means by the time I was entering the 8th grade, I had never actually lived in America despite having 2 American parents. All of my life, the only way I could experience American culture was through television shows and movies. I learned from these mediums that high school in America was a place where identities were discovered, friendships were made and broken, and crazy hijinks were commonplace. Of course, throughout all of my years overseas, one of my biggest dreams was to spend all 4 of my high school years in America. I felt like maybe I could have a life like the characters I spent so much time watching. Both my brother and my sister were already halfway through high school by the time we moved to America, but I was lucky in the fact that I hadn't yet started high school. I hoped I would be able to make friends in 8th grade and spend the next 4 years of my life making great memories, but that's not exactly how it happened. When I entered the 8th grade, it took me basically half of the year to make any significant progress in making friends, but I still didn't feel like I could truly be myself around them. I entered high school without high hopes after years spent mostly alone, and the trend continued. My once happy and comfortable self had become secluded and recluse. My dreams of high school life were shattered, and I spent most of my days just studying for school. What high school taught me, though, was that once you do find a group of friends that you can truly open up to, it becomes a whole different story. Once I found that group of people, my whole experience changed. I was able to be myself, and even learned a couple of new things about who I am as a person. As long as I maintained my grades at a level I was satisfied with, I could spend the rest of my time having fun with the great friends I made. I could go out and see movies, I could join clubs with them, work together to accomplish great things, and have fun all along the way. I also learned what failure felt like, and how to move past it to improve myself. I learned that the time you spend in high school truly is shaped by the people you spend it with, and that's what truly made my high school life what I wanted it to be, having fun with friends and making memories. On the surface, high school is about gaining an education so you can make something of yourself in the real world. But underneath, it's a way to find out what kind of person you're going to become in that great big world. It's about exploring the different friendships you make, and the different ways they affect you, may it be for better or worse. It's about finding out what kinds of things you're interested in, and maybe finding out what you want to do later in your life. I was able to have great times with my friends, and also learned that I love cybersecurity. I learned that I absolutely hate presentations, and that just because you start out high school thinking you love one thing, doesn't mean you'll still love it by the end of your 4 years there. Maybe you never find any of this stuff until later in your life. No one knows what their path in life will be in high school. The one thing that I do know, having gone through it all though, is that all I care about now is what the future has in store for me.